Hey, what's up guys? Gonna be showing off more so the final build of my Whirlwind Demon Hunter because Destiny's coming out later today and I probably won't be playing any more Diablo, and that's just due because there's Destiny, and also I'm not really interested in playing any more Diablo. I felt like I've done most of the stuff in Diablo, so we'll do a T3 rip real quick and then I'll show you my build after that, and just so you guys can get a better understanding of the speed that this can actually achieve. It's pretty easy to face roll T3. T6, it's just I can't take the damage. I'm trying to build towards being able to do it and stay in the front lines. Most people just do the M6 build, which is the Marauder with the Sentry build, which is very good, but still, if you get hit multiple times, you just instantly melt, and especially if you're a Demon Hunter, you can't. Well, the Demon Hunter isn't really meant to take damage anyways. It's more oriented around smoke screening yourself so you don't take damage. So that's a thing, but it's alright. We're going to eventually build towards it, maybe later on, or if they start adding more stuff to the seasons, because I feel like after a while, I mean, it just goes back to the same thing, which, you know, is understandable. I mean, I really love this game a lot, but I can't do like the 500 hours into this game anymore. I've spent so many hours in this game, but on average, I'd say it's about a 5-minute rift, depending on if you get lucky or not. As far as like the density, obviously you have to take that into consideration as always. I just need one of those graveyards. Let's see if this one's graveyard. Please be graveyard. Oh, it's not graveyard. This is like one of the worst ones. But we stopped for the elites, but that's really about it. Oh, almost died. Almost. Not quite. And I don't even have Reaper. Well, actually, no, I have Reaper buff in this one. Okay. There's one build that I usually use, which is using the Augilds, because the 2-piece Augild set is pretty nice. Gives you extra elite damage and reduces damage from elite, so it gives you some sustainability. I personally kind of prefer Reaper Wraps, just because it allows you to keep yourself in strafe the entire time, because being able to move is really nice, just being able to dodge stuff. I still have this tendency to stop for chests though. I got a witching hour in a chest, and ever since then, man, I gotta open those chests, man. Alright, so we'll get that channeling pylon. Oh, actually, well, this is just, we can sustain ourselves pretty much most of the game anyways, without needing one of those. I usually try not to grab those when I'm showing off the build, because it gives you an awkward sense of time, especially if it's a conduit. But there we just scrubbed out because, well, I think it was a fire change, yeah. I guess I'll just revive a corpse. So this will probably be a 5-minute run. Actually, no, we probably get it in 4 minutes. Let's go for that challenge. Get it in 4 minutes. Get it in 4 minutes, or we salvage the legendary that I got from last time that I didn't identify without even looking at it. We just salvage it. Well, I guess I'll look at it, but then I'll salvage it regardless of how good it is. No, actually, that'll be the challenge. I will salvage whatever I get if I don't complete this within 4 minutes. That includes fighting the Rift boss. I will salvage regardless of how good the drop is. I don't care if it's a Crider shot. I don't care if it's a Hexing Pants. We're salvaging it. No fear. Worst idea ever. But you can see you can face roll it pretty easy. I would say it shouldn't be too much of a task. Oh man, we only got like 20 seconds. I don't know if we can do it, guys. I think we're gonna have to salvage everything that we get at this boss. Okay, so I'm not gonna, like I said, oh wow, there's no way we're doing it now, because that was the end of that area. Oh, that makes me sad. We would have had that. We would have had that. I think we really could have had that if it wasn't a dead end. Oh, okay. I guess let's put us at like 99%. What a joke, man. What a joke. Oh, let's get that finisher off on 420 right now. Come on. Need more hatred, please. Hatred. Alright, we're good. I need to go here and grab that. It gives me so much energy, man. So much energy. Aw, we're already past the 420 mark. Oh. Forgot to recast Chakram. That's a lot of DPS that we missed out there. But, whatever. Oh, didn't even get a legendary. Well, I got a Forgotten Soul. But yeah, we'll salvage the belt. I don't even care how good it is. Hey, I don't think this build is actually even good, but I'll go ahead and show you guys the final build. I still want to get Hexing Pants. This doesn't count if I get Hexing Pants. Oh, because I would have just salvaged it anyways. I was happy. Okay, hold on now. Wait, can you even salvage it before even looking at it? Oh, you can. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and just check out the build real quick, because, I mean, if you guys, I played with a bunch of you guys over on the stream that were basically doing the same build, and I think this build is actually really good. It has a lot of potential. You just need a lot of, like, really perfect gear to make this build work. Alright, so, first off, to have enough sustain, I was going to go with Rogar's Huge Stone, because it has the secondary ability where it increases your life per second up to 89% based on your missing life. Now, I already actually have a Martyr's Rucksack, which is one of the hardest quivers to get, and allows you to have 2 additional sentries. So you combo this with having Marauder 6-piece, and you're able to just, you win by turrets. I can show you guys a great, hold on, do I have a Greater Rift key? I do. Okay, hold on. Let me show you that build really quick, because that is essentially what probably will be nerfed eventually. It is hands down like the best build, and I hate to not run the best stuff in the game, but this, it can work. It can work better, but you need like so much perfect gear, and in combination, you probably want hexing pants to be able to keep yourself from. Well, it increases regeneration. I think it says main stat. I forgot what exactly it is. I don't know if it gives you discipline, like it regen. If it does, then that's borderline broken. But anyways, I'll show you guys this real quick. Actually, I just want guilds for this. Just will give me increased damage and all that good stuff. So I just need to go ahead and swap this up to the sentry. Well, hold on. This is my build. First off, if you guys wanted to copy it, you just need so much more sustain, and I just don't have it in any of my stuff. It's not there at the moment, but in the future, I'll eventually build it up. And also, as far as gem, guys, for the gems that you actually want, I recommend, hands down, Bane of the Powerful the best. I've actually kind of swapped out gems multiple times. Pain Enhancer does so much damage, especially when you're in strafe the entire time. Getting that extra bonus movement speed is so nice, but unfortunately, well, actually, this can trigger off of anything that hits, so it can be your pets, it can be your sentry that hits. This, however, the Gem of Officious Toxin does not trigger on everything, so it actually only triggers on your attacks, and it does not actually trigger off Chakram. At least last time I checked, it didn't. But let me go and show you this. Well, I guess you can check out my passives real quick. For doing like the higher areas, I use, well, this I don't need anymore because I'm going to be using the sentries to deal all my damage. So I like to have this on. Awareness is basically mandatory, and if you want, you can technically have more turrets. It's not like it's a bad thing. I really don't need that. I could go with Cold of the Week just to deal extra damage. But for the most part, the only thing that's really different with it is changing strafe to multi-shot, and I like to have the cold one on. Where is it? There we go. And Vengeance needs to be swapped over to the Cluster Arrow, and I use the Ice one as well, the Maelstrom. And then instead of having Chakram, because I'm not going to be up in the front lines, I will actually want Sentry. And a lot of players prefer Spitfire turret. Some players, well, apparently in PTR, the proc of with the homing rockets would actually trigger other things, but apparently they nerfed that. So I actually prefer the Polar Station just because it allows me to see where the heck my turrets are, and it just lets me spread my turrets out in different areas. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Greater Rift trial real quick, and I'll show you how good this build is. This is like I said, the best build, but I wanted to give you guys an update before I stop playing this game and just continue with Destiny for a while, because I think I'll be on that game for a while, just because it seems like it's fun. Oh, I didn't put the custom sentry on. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. But we're just gonna go ahead and put these down. Actually, we could have made this build a lot more optimal, but oh well, it's okay. I mean, this space rolls the game so hard. It's ridiculous. I wish I could at least check my passes. Oh, it's really well. I do actually want Bola Shot instead. Well, it's not really like it's that relevant, and I really don't need this at all. This should be Vault. This should be Bola Shot, the ice one. It just lets me spam attacks, and I can stun lock things. But I mean, for the most part, the turret does all the damage. Oh, one important thing with this build though: do not waste your energy to the point where you cannot actually cast multi-shot, because your turrets, for whatever reason, they rely off of your energy to be able to cast. So if you don't have the energy to cast like Cluster Arrow, they won't cast Cluster Arrow for, like I said, I don't know why, but that's just how the game is. Hell Trapper isn't really necessary for the the skills that I'm using right now, it's pretty much irrelevant. But yeah. Oh, this is actually gonna be terrible wave. Like it's not gonna. I'm not gonna get something good off this at all. Let's see what wave we can get to. We're on 31 right now. I don't know if we can get to 40 with this build. We should be. I've done. Well, that was in team, so I don't know if that counts. Oh yeah, like I said, watch your energy. Don't be a scrub like me right there. And no Reaper's reps, so yeah, okay. So I mean, like you can see the turrets, they melt most of the stuff in the game anyways. And also need to get a unity, well, 2 unities. 1 unity, kind of pointless if you're doing solo anyways. And if you're doing teams, well, I would let them take all the damage. Okay, so we basically are finished off with that. But I think we don't really like wave. Well, actually, last checkpoint will be closer. Actually, I didn't know it brings you back in 10, so that's the 27 right there. But okay, this is what you actually want. You want to swap over this to vault, and you can do whatever you actually want. I personally like to vault multiple times, so I like this better. It just costs less. And then for this, what you want is actually bolas with freezing strike. This way you can spam your ability over and over. Well, it has a 50% chance to freeze. I think it's less than 50 to be honest on like any tournament because it seems like it doesn't proc or register correctly as 50%. But what was actually kind of cool was using, well, this is kind of unnecessary, but there's one where it's like bolas explode instantly. I was using these together and that was kind of fun. It just makes it so bolas do a lot of damage, and if you combine that with the, what is it? Those pants, forgot what they were called. Not hammers, jammers, not pox folds. Death bargain? No. Increases your damage of like normal skills? Or is primary skills is what it says. Where is it? No? Well, I seem to... Oh, there it is. Hold on. The Depth Diggers, that's what it is. Primary skills that generate resource deal 91% additional damage. What I wanted to do is I wanted to see if that worked with Crider Shot. I know it's not a primary skill, but I wonder if like somehow the game would register that as a primary skill. But let's see what else I could do. Well, this wouldn't be bad. I would actually throw a purple gem in there. A amethyst just for more health. Like I said, I'm still not done with this build. But these are 2 great gems. I'll show you, I guess, what I got in my inventory. So I got 2 Romolandi's gift. I cannot say that, but I don't think I got anything else. It's just like really insane. I'll go mouse over my gear real quick, just in case you wanted to see what I had. Nothing's well. Actually, the amulet changed. I think that's like I actually really love this amulet a lot because they can cast the Mark of Death, and that increases your damage by 20%. I got look. This is actually super crazy, man. Look at this. I've got 2 restraints and 3 focus. These are apparently one of the most difficult rings to get. Although I need my Royal Ring of Grandeur. My Royal Ring sucks, but you know what? It's there now. I don't really mind it too much. And then I have the Compass Rose, which I've had for a while. I got this like day 1, I think, and I'm so stoked to get that. Still really awesome for me. But I got Pandemonium Loop. This gun, or this, yeah, the gun. Well, it's a crossbow. It rolled really bad. I mean, I could use Romolandi's gift, reroll the socket into damage if I wanted to. But for the most part, I think that this build is pretty much finished until there's something new in the game. I don't really feel the need to revisit this game. I would love to get a Crider Shot, but I just don't really want to farm that hard. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And if you guys want to check out my stream, by the time this is uploaded, I should be streaming I'll be streaming Destiny. Actually, well, during the install, maybe we'll play Diablo or something, because I know it's going to take forever to install. Welcome to Next Gen, guys, where everything has to install, even though it's on a disc. Yeah, it's just how the Next Gen is. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. HD Gaming signing out.